everyone. Hope everyone's doing okay. You had a good weekend. We're going to look at the non-commercial sentiment, which is the banks, institutions. So what happens here, it should be quite leading and it should be quite indicative what's going to happen with price, because this is bank sentiment, all right? So the US dollar was in ascendance, as you can see, and the euro was is descending, but it looks like it's ticking up ever so slightly. It was below the zero line and looks like it could potentially go up and across the zero line. So that could be a little bit bullish euro. We have to be a bit careful. There's the Euro USD sell signal. At that point, you would understand hopefully why, because of the cross. And I'll just go and do Kiwi, Euro, and Pound as well. And let's do that. Pound. Have a look here. I would take the Euro off maybe. Yeah, so the Pound's doing a similar thing. We're going back into above zero. To the Aussie, it was the Australian dollar was quite negative. We'll have a look at it now. Yeah, it's still pretty negative. It's going sideways. It's not really going up so much, but there was the sell signal there. So that would have been a bit early, because price did actually just rally a lot on the Aussie USD. But that's, if you positioned yourself knowing that it was going to be a sell, you'd have just had to be a little bit patient, and it would have been a sell around about here. So that's that crossover. Aussie is done. I would look at Kiwi as well. Where are we? There we go. And yeah, it was quite strong, but they did hike in the central bank rate increase. So that was the little spike there. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. I think it was about 3-4 weeks ago when they did it. So it could have been priced in a little bit. You saw like a big advance on the positioning, and it just dropped. If you look left as well, when you watch this video, just look left and you can see supports and stuff like that. I didn't know. Oh, okay, so that's that. So yeah, obviously it coincided with those highs. So that's that. Maybe we'll look at the Euro Aussie, because that's going to potentially be a signal for us. So we'll have a good look at it. Aussie, Euro, and we'll take the dollar off, and we'll see how we go. So Aussie is weaker of the two, and ideally we'd want a crossover. So the sentiment from the COT data isn't really telling us a strong buy or strong sell, because we're looking for crossovers. So they're both quite weak, as you can see. So maybe we'll just wrap up with some yen pairs. Probably the similar. So there's the it's a case of whichever's weakest. The Aussie is weaker than the yen. There's the Aussie yen sell signal there. So it's quite tricky. Maybe there's going to be some dollar strength in, but it's hard to say with the yen, because we did dump a lot. Maybe we could argue we're going sideways a little bit. I think we'll finish up with the Euro yen, because that was on a crazy tear. I think it was on the strongest rally for 13 years. So yeah, there's nothing really telling us to buy or sell currently, because that was the trigger there. So yeah, I mean, there's not much to say really. Maybe the Euro Pound. So the pound is a little bit stronger, but they're both in ascendance, aren't they? So it's very tricky. It hasn't really told us that much. So what I'm probably going to do is do these videos fortnightly, because there won't be that much change per week. I think every 2 weeks it might be better. So we'll see what we do with the dollar as well. So just a quick look at the dollar again. And yeah, so it could continue, to be honest with you. And so see how we go. So and remember, if we want the strong dollar, we want risk off. Okay, so do look at your VIX, look at S&P, DAX, and the Dow, and Nasdaq 100 as well. So I'm going to wrap up, and I'll I'll come back in 2 weeks for this video, but I'll be making a video over the week for the quantity B service anyway. It'll probably be on the signal that will release at some point. So it'll probably be derived by the bubbles, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, but we'll see how we go this week. So I'll speak to you soon and have a good day.